What's up, guys? Today's video is going to be on settings and why is it here? Why is it in a general client server application? Um, Personally, in every app or in every website, there should be a settings page. There should be somewhere where you could alter um, the settings of the application. Uh, so it's pretty obvious why settings is inside this app that you see here that you get from the client server generator. Um, I just want to go through what's inside and why is it inside. The reason why I'm showing you the mobile version instead of the web version is because the mobile version has a little bit more settings visible. For instance, notifications is one of them, and version checking. So when you view the application when you run the client server via web app, you always get the newest version. But when you're running the client on your phone, like say you end up, publishing it to Google and stuff, when you publish it to Google, you give Google a version and you have to, like, say you do some updates, you update it on your end, you make sure that the version is inside of a folder that's accessible from the app, so it's downloadable, and you need to upgrade that version to the one you just made. So you have to be able to check for updates. You have to be able to pull the updates, um, and you don't have to when you make those updates. You don't actually have to update. You know you don't have to go through Google Play. You can just straight up update the application anyway, and it'll you can ensure that the user gets the newest version. So that's why that's there. If we go to the top, refresh session, it's always just good to have a refresh button in case someone's mad that something's not showing up for some reason because it's not refreshing. This allows them to refresh their session, make sure they get the newest session in there, which is just the new if like the you get a JWT token, and when you log in and it only runs for um, 5 minutes and then it refreshes. It has to use the refresh token to refresh it. This ensures that if the user gets removed, that in 5 minutes that the accessibility will be gone for sure. Or if you just if you change the refresh token on the back end, the accessibility will be gone. But yeah, it's always good to have a refresh button. And then the edit profile, they just put it inside of here if they want to edit their existing profile. Um, you see here, I'm an admin, so I can edit my own profile with email confirmed. But log out for logging out, you should have that inside of settings. You always want to keep the user logged in, and logging out should be hidden somewhere, so settings is a great spot for it. Uh, Resetting password is a pretty obvious one to put inside settings. Language, being able to alter the language of the whole application, having that in settings is a good idea. In a desktop version, you could even make it accessible through the header, which is why you have the Pina store. Um, so you can access and change those variables and states from anywhere, not just the settings page. Yeah, notifications, obviously turning off, turning on should be inside of settings. Dark mode, I love dark mode. Sick. Debug. Debug currently isn't really attached to anything crazy, um, but you can set it so that certain things show up or certain things pop up for if the application is in debug mode to help you figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's basically settings. If you guys can think of any more, Let me know in the comments. Obviously, I probably missed some, but these are essential for an application.